be like, okay, I want a new start. Rather than veering out trying to do something new, no, I'm gonna still stick with this.
Okay,
but I'm still
trying to say when to reset in that. Right. You're saying, okay, now I'm understanding because I'm taking it you were saying going in a new direction. But you're saying reset as in when do you actually refuel or reignite yourself in a situation? How do you keep going? All right, so you must interest in anything you do. Right. Finding like being interested in anything you do, right? And if you find yourself in a dull aspect of your pursuit, and you find yourself in a sense of being weary or at a point of exhaustion, and you feel like this is something, this is for a diehard right here. Yeah. Now, if you find yourself where it's like, man, like in a state of hopelessness in a sense, or being useless in a sense, where you feel like, dang, like my productivity ain't at the value as you wish it to be, right? And your intentions are still sought on accomplishing whatever you're trying to pursue, right? How do you reignite yourself or push yourself beyond the exhaustion or hopelessness, right? All right, so I've been doing this for some years, man.
That's what I'm saying.
And I have found myself, how about I say, some people who are diehards, exhaustion becomes a norm. And it's like, there is no, even in exhaustion, the productivity is there. Right. It's like a person who just has muscle memory and can just keep going. Right. But then you got some people who experience this a little bit more than others, such as exhaustion, right? And I've always found myself having to clothe myself in a degree of gratitude, right? Gratitude, right? Has brought me so much enthused in life, because once I humbled myself in that lowly state of understanding that, yeah, I wish I had the resources to do things the way I wish, as far as with the music, with my visual aspect of things, and all I got is this. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's got me to the point where I had to understand and humble myself and be appreciative for just what I am able to do in the moment. But even in the moment of that, and getting to that point to where gratitude has got me so appreciative for the smallest thing to nothing, right? It has become a utilizing factor for me, where now I have more enthusiasm about my approach in life, how I approach life or just interact in my pursuit in life is different now, where I'm always at a static state. I'm always full of joy or in a positive state, even when I'm dismayed at the time. And that's because of me understanding that there's not anything in life that you should ever, there's not any moment in life that you should really actually dread, because you've been given something you never asked for. And the Most High has found your praise or your individuality, your individual expression worthy. All right? Your praise is just that worthy to have your own individual existence. You know what I'm saying? And in that aspect, I always see that always push me to a further beyond, push me beyond, you know what I'm saying, because of that aspect of understanding that, dang, you know, my praise is even worthy in this moment. So I'm always going over and beyond measure because of that, and that keeps me going. Like that really keeps me going. And that's the real key to wisdom too, is that gratitude, because that actually gives you the foresight or the perspective and the receptivity you need, right, in order to have an absolute understanding in all circumstances. And once you have that foundation, you're always on firm ground, right? And then your interaction between your exchange between you and God is in a more accelerated rate, to where the reciprocity is so vibrant, so potent, and so effective, to where you are in an interaction with God in an absolute understanding, to where now things are discerned or deciphered in a different way. So now when it's time or you're in a need to know something, the universe provides the understanding and the knowledge right there in the blink of an eye, like, to where now it's like you're able to service in areas that you were never really actually educated in. You know what I'm saying? Due to the degree of gratitude you have of being aware of just your existence and God's existence in totality, to where your understanding to when God is and isn't. You know what I'm saying? And that code is always in function, in operation within your members, to where now your expression is not in an all-knowing state, but you're in the divine higher self now in that point. And yeah, bro, that in order to keep going, it's all within that gratitude. That's where you find like your enthusiasm for real. That's where you find your persistence, you know, your earnestness for real, and your gratitude, bro.